way! It's been 3 weeks now, and I still don't have my precious Q&A!
Well, don't worry because I'm here now.
Took you long enough. I've been waiting for 3 freaking weeks. You know how boring it is here?
Oh, relax. We gave you a TV.
There's only 20 programs to watch. That's hardly nothing.
I see you watching Ben 10, the reboot.
Of course, that's where I originated from. Don't you know that?
Yeah, I do know that, but the
Yeah,
reboot
it works.
kinda sucks.
Hey, don't you dare say that again. It's the best reboot of all time. I don't know why the critic says it sucks so much. I mean, I'm in it. They should love me. I'm the best character in the entire show and series for that matter. So you better shut your mouth because it does not suck. It should have not got canceled and it should not have ended entirely.
Jeez, man, it was just an opinion. I think the original classic Ben 10 was better.
Do you want to be beat to a pulp?
Well, if you beat me to a pulp, then you won't get your precious Q&A.
Alright, as long as you take it back, I'll stop.
Fine, whatever. The reboot's okay, alright.
Haha, I win. Now let's get on with the Q&A already.
Alrighty then, let's get this Q&A started.
Yes, Rana, the Q&A is transplant to the world to every channel to the viewers to see the show for 24 hours.
Ask the eliminated contestants about the game or their hopes and dreams, it doesn't really matter. But anyways, we're here to ask the first eliminated contestant of Super Koopa Island some questions. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Overflow!
Thank you. You're too kind, ladies and gentlemen. You can all have my autograph later.
So, I assume you know how this works, Overflow?
Of course I do. I watch them all the time. It's basically getting praise.
Or getting hated.
What? I'm not hated. You're hated.
For your information, I'm not even competing on the show. I'm a beloved co-host, and everybody loves me. Am I right, guys?
Oh, come on! You've only talked in 3 episodes total in this series.
Well, that technically means I beat you because you've only talked in 2.
Can we please get on with the Q&A already?
But before we do any of that, we must first say how many questions we got. We got a total of 17 questions! Thank you to the 17 people who asked questions.
Alright, that's a lot of questions. Haha, I knew I was liked.
So with that all being said, let us start off with our first question for Overflow here.
Alright, yes, what's my first question?
Alright, let's see. Alright, our first question comes from Steven, and he asks, Overflow, who is your Ben 10 alien best friend?
Well, I thought it was obvious. Heat Blast is my best friend. I know it wasn't apparent in the series because we've only talked a few times, but yes, he's my best friend. And let me tell you a story. My parents and Heat Blast's parents were best friends, and they wanted us to become best friends too, so they forced us to play Pyro Ball, which is the alien version of soccer on his planet. So after we played, we got along, and we've been best friends ever since.
Red 4 Hero Dome asks, question for Overflow, what is your favorite food?
I'm so glad you asked, Red 4 Hero Dome. My favorite food are called waterberries. They're practically our main resource on my planet. We started greenhouses for them, in fact. They're so good that they said in Legends, if you were to eat over 1 million of them, you would gain godly powers. I must have those godly powers.
According to Wikipedia, they say that's just a myth.
Myth. Who cares if it's a myth? If that's actually true, then I can gain godly powers and become the most popular person, not only in the world, but in the entire universe because I'm so popular and everybody likes me.
Just keep saying that to yourself, champ, because we all know you suck.
Hey, if I was doing the Q&A right now, I would walk up there and beat you to a living pulp. Anyways, next question, please.
Our next question comes from Flora Quintilla. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. Anyways, she says, Overflow, why do you hate Sonic?
3 reasons. Number 1, he bumped into me and didn't even bother to apologize. I just hate those types of people. Number 2, he has the worst video games of all time. Anybody heard of Sonic Forces? And number 3, He ruined my perfect little strategy. I was gonna hate on him and get him eliminated just like that. But it backfired, and guess who's here answering the Q&A questions? Me! It should have been him instead of me! I will always hate Sonic forever!
Okay, anyways, next question. Our next question comes from Caroline Salamence, and she says, "Hey Overflow, I have a question. What do you plan to do if you were to come back to the show?"
Oh, that's simple. I get revenge on the traitors who voted me off!
Our next question comes from Ray Cheesy 2010, and he asks, "Overflow, do you think it was worth it by losing the challenge for your team by tripping Sonic?"
No, I don't regret it one bit. The only part I don't like about it is that that's how I got eliminated.
Mario Sonic Cool Master Fan 100 asks, "Question for Overflow. What would you do with the prize money if you won?"
Oh, that's a simple question, Mon Frere. All I need to do is go to my home planet and dethrone the king by showing him my winnings. Then, after I throw him out of office, I will take over as the new king of my planet and be crowned King Overflow of Likeability.
Pedro Alejandro asks, "Question for Overflow Shadub. Who is your favorite contestant on the show?"
So many few options to pick from because I hate almost everybody on that show. But if I had to pick someone, I have to pick Mickey.
I thought you just said you hated everybody on your team.
Oh, yes, I still hate Mickey for voting me off, but still, he has some intentions of winning, and I respect that about him. Mickey knows how to set dominance, and I like that about him. So yeah, I like Mickey just a little bit. That's the best you're gonna get from me.
Shy Carranza asks, "Hi Overflow, who'd you like the best on your team and who'd you hate the most?"
I already answered this. Mickey, he's probably my favorite out of everybody on my team, even though he voted me off for my least favorite, Sonic!
No, the Q&A channel it doesn't with a sumfall. Did you think it can be? Let's-a go. Okay, I finally fixed the computer from my mommy, Sue Michael. Did you record the TV show Q&A all from your camera? And can you explain how? Okay, Sue, that makes sense for your accident. Okay, after the accident from Michael, I have what he recorder with his camera. Let's transmit the Q&A show TV, so let's start the program.
Shy Carranza asks, "Hi Overflow, who'd you like the best on your team and who'd you hate the most?"
I already answered this. Mickey, he's probably my favorite out of everybody on my team, even though he voted me off for my least favorite, Sonic!
Eunice asks, "Hey Overflow, what would happen if you won?"
I already answered this. I dethrone the king of my planet and become the new king.
Justin Plush Productions 78 asks, "Question for Overflow, is your favorite food pizza?"
Okay, I'll admit, I actually kind of like pizza. It's alright. It's not my favorite food in the world, but everybody loves pizza for some reason, but Waterberries is better, so yeah, I kind of like pizza.
Jen Lowe asks, "Overflow, if you were the first person eliminated, then who would you like to be eliminated instead of you?"
I'll be right back. Is this even a question?
So, the next person who commented kind of has an inappropriate name, so if you're watching this right now, please respect our decision that we did not say it out loud. So the replacement we had to come up with is just Swamp. So Swamp asks, "Hey Overflow, I have a question. Why'd you make your team lose the challenge by tripping Sonic when your team could have gotten second?"
It was all part of my strategy to get him eliminated. I was gonna cost the challenge on purpose and make it look like Sonic did it. But somehow, he seen through my plan, my brilliant plan, and got me eliminated instead. I just hate him.
Super Mario 1234 asks, "Hey Overflow, how's it feel to be eliminated first?"
It frickin' sucks. Being out first and placing dead last is embarrassing. And you know what's even more embarrassing? Being not liked. They should have kept me around because they know their show won't last with me around. I will be the fan favorite. I will be the most likable person on the planet, in the universe. And they just had to kick me out first because, oh, you're hated. I'm not hated. You all love me, right?
Yeah, you're so likable. Everybody in the world loves you.
How kind of you to say. Wait.
Was that sarcasm? Oh, that's it. Come here.
I'm gonna rip you to shreds.
Remember what I said? Ugh, I hate you. I'm gonna get you one day.
Now, can I get back to answering my glorious fans? So please just tell me what the next question is before I walk up there and beat you to a pulp.
Fine, jeez. All right, what's the next question? Gavin Among Us 200 says, "Hey Overflow, what's your favorite movie?"
I don't really have a favorite. Just every single Ben 10 movie in existence. Everything else sucks.
Well, in my opinion, most of the movies except for the first one sucks.
No. They are all good in their own rights. Even the later ones. I don't know why critics say they're so bad. They're not.
You know, this is kind of ironic, because the next question is exactly that. Metal Sonic Channel says, "Hey Overflow, well, Ben 10 sucks."
What? How is it a bad show? It does not suck. It's one of the greatest shows. No, it is the greatest show of all time. It does not suck. How dare you say that? You know what? If you think you're getting off the hook that easy, oh, no. We're going down to court, and I'm filing a lawsuit against you for saying that. Oh, boy. I cannot believe you said that. I gotta cool off. I gotta cool off.
While Overflow is dipping his head in the water, why don't I tell you something interesting? You want to know how I got my 1,000th scale?
Nobody cares about your scales, so please, my adoring fans await. They're probably starving to ask me even more questions. So please, let's just continue.
But you missed out on a really awesome story, Overflow. Anyways, we only have 2 questions left. Let's see what they are. The plushie fan asks, "Do you think Sonic is going to win?"
He better not win. If I get dead last and he gets first, I don't know why I could think of that. That would just be awful.
And final question.
Wait, this is already the last question? After so many questions? No. There must be more, right?
No, there's not no more. This is it.
Oh, no. Please make it a good one.
All right, let's see what it is. Our last question comes from Super Mario Plushies, and he says, "Question for the egotistical fish tank. How does it feel to be out first?"
First of all, I am not egotistical. Sonic is egotistical. I am way more sane than he is. And anyways, how's it feel to be out first? Let me show you. This is how it felt to be eliminated first. Imagine all your hopes and dreams and hoping of winning this show going in that cannon and being fired out into the freaking atmosphere. That's how it feels to be eliminated first. Now get this thing out of here. I don't want you to see it.
Well, that was sure an interesting Q&A for sure.
Yeah, that was such a great Q&A. Now I'm gonna tear you to shreds!
Help me! He's beating me to a pulp! Oh God, help!
Whoa!
Help me!
What in the heck? Look out below! Is that Tails? That was quite a fall. What is this place? Oh, great! Now there's another porcupine! For your correction, Overflow, I'm a fox. Ugh, whatever. I already had a stressful day today. Just leave me alone. What's his problem?
Thank you, Tails. You saved me from that menace.
What are you talking about? Did he beat the crap out of you or something?
Yes, he beat me to a pulp. You saved me. I thank you, my gratitude. I'm gonna shake your hand with my mouth. Oh, I thank you so much. Oh, thank you. How could I ever repay you?
No, there's nothing you can give to me. I already have everything I ever wanted.
Spoken like a true man. Anyways, since you're here, you should probably hear about what's coming up.
Oh, there's a special event coming up? What is it?
Well, if you didn't know, Spot made a side series for the eliminated contestants to give their opinions on the game in a Q&A. And guess what? Overflow just finished his turn, and guess who's next?
Oh, cool. I get to answer people's questions. That's gonna be really fun. I guess I'll just sit up here and do it.
Well, we gotta get the questions first before you can answer them.
Okay then, according to my calculations, I already know I'm gonna get a lot of questions. So go ahead, guys, ask me anything.
You heard the man. In the comments of this video, ask Tails the Fox some questions for the Tails Q&A. Remember the rules though. Rule number 1, only ask one question. Rule number 2, I'm only taking 20 questions total. And rule number 3, any repeat questions won't be featured. You have a total of 3 days to ask Tails the Fox some questions. See y'all later.
I can't wait for that Q&A, so, what do I do now?
Well, I'm just gonna go back to the island and wait for your Q&A. See you later, Tails.
Well, this is certainly going to be an interesting stay on this island. So, what do I do now? I know what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be fun!
Oh, okay, this story begins gonna be more on the future. You're welcome, guys.